Getting into another dynamic of the 80s as I continue to count down this fancy playlist of March 18th, 1989. At number 10, we're finally in the top 10. We're homeward bound to number 1. Up one from number 11, Sweet Sensation, Sincerely Yours. Here's another dynamic of the late 80s. I'm beginning to appreciate the late 80s more now than ever. This playlist reflects it. This fancy playlist reflects it big time. Had the hair metal, had the alternative bands, had the high tech bands like Information Society, New Order, Depeche Mode. Of course, you had your bubblegum, Debbie Gibson and Tiffany and Madonna. Had your R&B, you had your hip hop, you had Kids and Play and LL Cool J. Now we got the girl groups. Expose, remember Expose? Point of No Return. They were scintillating on that record. There was the Cover Girls. Remember the Cover Girls? Because of You and Promise Me. There are several others I can't think of off the top of my head right now. And we have Sweet Sensation. Sweet Sensation, they're from New York City, from Manhattan, from the Bronx. Freestyle dance formed back in 1986. Sisters Marie and Margie Fernandez and Betty LeBron was brought in as a lead vocalist. She's the blonde brunette woman. They signed up with New Plateau Records, but then in 1988 they signed with Echo Record Labels, which was a division of Atlantic Records. Started off in 1955. That particular record label, they released their debut album, Take It While It's Hot. Oh my goodness. Well, they did. The audience sure did. Now, it didn't do too well on Billboard's top 200 album charts. Only got as high as number 63 on the album charts. But it yielded about 3 or 4 hit singles. There was Hooked on You, that went to number 23, and Never Let You Go. That was a big one off that album. And let's see, Sincerely Yours. That was top 20. Went to number 14, I believe, on Billboard's Hot 100. Top 20 on Billboard's Hot 100. Had a nice beat to it. Had that rumba rhythm going to it, going through it. That rumba just sliding right through the melody of this record, the rhythm of this record. Nice dance record, Sincerely Yours by Sweet Sensation. And they released their second album called Love Child in 1990. They redid the Supremes record, Love Child, and that did markedly well for them. And If Wishes Came True was their big hit off the album. That went to number 1. It was a big song back in the summer of 1990 for Sweet Sensation. But back to 1989 on my fancy playlist of March 18th, 1989, top 10, showing love for the girl groups. Sweet Sensations was Sincerely Yours.